Hello and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. Corypheus is back. And my hand's all glowy. So it looks like Corypheus was trying to quite literally make himself a god. And I can now go on a leisurely stroll into this area. Yeah, it's quite interesting really. I'm a little worried, but we'll see what's what. What is ahead? More of a cave? Are we hurt? I think we're hurt. Wandering through a cave of ice. Interesting. Old mine. There indeed. Oh no. There's fuckers here. Deal with them. Mark of the Rift. A focus-based ability. Massive damage and can kill enemies instantly. Die. Oh! I pull them back into the rift. Okay! Well, that's told me a lot. First things first, I need to get my lightning power back. Put that on 8. And then put my lightning power, the one that I like, back on 1. Good. I've got the ability to throw demons back into the rift. How fortuitous. A lot of ways to go. That way looks like a dead end. Is this a lyrium cave as well? Or ice? Be both. Interesting. Odd cave we've discovered. What's this? Ah, this is a bar that charges up, I see. So I got a bar that charges up this ultimate. I am in the middle of fucking nowhere. Broken cart. It was vaguely on fire. Some more wreckage that way. Let's go towards the wreckage as best we can. Oh, I got stuck still for a second. A bit more this way. Wolves making noises? Bloody hell. Well, we're somewhere. There's a camp here. I wonder if I can light a fire. I'm a mage. Theoretically, getting cold shouldn't be a way I can die, you know. Just wander into the white abyss, I guess. Weird, sometimes I can't move forwards and sometimes I can. There's a mountain there. You can see that, which is good. And there's a tree line here. I'm trying to make out what I can, but it's tough. Oh my! You gained a new ability though, which is good. Oh. I'm not losing health, which is good. We've gone up the mountain. Is this where the rift was? Maybe. There's a camp here. Let's examine it.
Recent?
A recent camp. That's good. Snow's pretty deep now. Our armor must be freezing. Let's hope it's good people, not bad people. The last thing we want is to stumble upon Corypheus again. Can't believe Corypheus is alive, though. That's worrying. That was a hard boss fight as well. Oh my. Ah! A camp! Possibly. Something down there. Flickery tents in the distance.
There! It's her!
Thank the Maker!
Oh, they found us. We're good. How we doing?
What would you have me tell them? This isn't what we asked them to do.
We cannot simply ignore this. We must find a way.
And who put you in charge? We need a consensus or we have nothing.
Please, we must use reason. Without the infrastructure of the Inquisition, we're
I
hobbled.
can't come from nowhere.
She didn't say it could.
Enough! This is getting us nowhere.
What's up?
We're agreed on that much.
Shh. You need rest.
And they need leadership.
For hours. They have that luxury thanks to you. The enemy could not follow, and with time to doubt, we turn to blame. Infighting may threaten as much as this Corypheus.
Where's Corypheus now?
Do we know where Corypheus and his forces are?
We are not sure where we are, which may be why, despite the numbers he still commands, there is no sign of him. That, or you are believed dead, or without Haven, we are thought helpless, or he girds for another attack.
Basically no info,
I
got
cannot
it.
claim to know the mind of that creature, only his effect on us.
I'm gonna help.
If they're arguing about what we do next, I need to be there.
Another heated voice won't help, even yours, perhaps especially yours. Our leaders struggle because of what we survivors witnessed. We saw our defenders stand and fall, and now we have seen her return. The more the enemy is beyond us, the more miraculous your actions appear, and the more our trials seem ordained. That is hard to accept, no? What we have been called to endure, what we perhaps must come to believe.
I believe, but is that enough?
Perhaps I was meant for this, but that didn't help at Haven. I want to believe Andraste is with me, but doubt is everywhere.
Whether it's rational or not, we need to take charge. We rebuild.
Shadows fall and hope has fled.
Oh no.
Still your heart.
Are you singing?
Dawn will come. The night is long and the path is dark. Look to the sky for one day soon. The dawn will come. The
Oh.
shepherd's lost and his home is
I don't need this! It's cringy!
the dawn will come. The night is long and the path is dark. Look to the sky for one day soon. The dawn will come. There your blade and raise it up.
So cringy!
And your ground, the dawn will come. The night is long and the path is dark. Look to the sky for one day soon. The dawn will come.
Well, as cringy as that was, it's a thing.
Faith is made stronger by facing doubt. Untested, it is nothing.
Ah!
A word.
What's happening, buddy? Why is there a sconce in the middle of nowhere? Oh, so you can light it and be cool. Gotcha.
A wise woman, worth heeding. Her kind understand the moments that unify a cause. Or fracture it. The orb Corypheus carried, the power he used against you, it is Elven.
Elven?
Corypheus used the orb to open the breach. Unlocking it must have caused the explosion that destroyed the Conclave. I
Right.
do not yet know how Corypheus survived. Nor am I certain how people will react when they learn of the orb's origin.
How do you know?
All right. What is it and how do you know about it?
They were foci, used to channel ancient magics. I have seen such things in the Fade, old memories of older magic. Corypheus may think it Tevinter. His empire's magic was built on the bones of my people. Knowing or not, he risks our alliance. I cannot allow it.
You're right to be worried. I get it.
This whole mess is confusing. I can see how elves might be an easy target.
History would agree. But there are steps we can take to prevent such a distraction.
What would that be? Are we getting the Dalish to join us?
By attacking the Inquisition, Corypheus has changed it. Changed you. Scout to the north. Be their guide. There is a place that waits for a force to hold it. There is a place where the Inquisition can build, grow.
Where the fuck is that? Skyhole. Fucking amazing name. Can't deny the epicness of this tale right now. It's very epic. The cutscenes, the dramaticness is totally increased and is way better. This is really good. Alright, we've moved in. And they bicker some more. Oh, the team.
They arrive daily from every settlement in the region. Skyhold is becoming a pilgrimage. If word has reached these people, it will have reached the Elder One. We have the walls and numbers to put up a fight here, but this threat is far beyond the war we anticipated.
What do we do?
But we now know what allowed you to stand against Corypheus, what drew him to you.
He wanted the anchor.
He came for this, and now it's useless to him, so he wants me dead. That's it.
The anchor has power, but it's not why you're still standing here. Your decisions let us heal the sky. Your determination brought us out of Haven. You are the creature's rival because of what you did. And we know it. All of us. The Inquisition requires a leader. The one who has already been leading it.
Oh shit. I'm a mage. Does it come in staff form? Looks a bit like a sword.
You.
I'm not human?
I don't think I heard you right. You want a Kunari as your leader.
We want to make official what is already the case.
But our history...
I am aware of how this looks. Yet you are not your people. You are an individual. Perhaps that is part of your strength.
And I'm a
Without
mage.
you, there is no Inquisition. We all must accept that. But how you lead us, that is entirely up to you.
Okay. Special? I will lead them to vengeance. I'll be a servant of the faith. Corypheus must be stopped. What's special? A Canary will stand for us all. I'll set an example as a mage. I'll set an example as a mage.
With fear running rampant, they need to see a mage standing for what is right. I'll defeat Corypheus standing with them, not over them.
Wherever you lead us.
Needed to support the mages.
Have our people been told?
They have. And soon, the world.
Commander, will they follow?
Inquisition, will you follow?
Yeah!
Will we triumph? Your leader, your herald, your Inquisitor!
The Inquisitor! Like how we opened the door like a fucking boss.
So this is where it begins.
Nice seat.
It began in the courtyard. This is where we turned that promise into action.
But what do? We know nothing about this Corypheus except that he wanted your mark.
I know a lot more. And Varric does too. Is this dragon an archdemon?
Could his dragon really be an archdemon? What would that mean?
It would mean the beginning of another blight.
We've seen no darkspawn other than Corypheus himself. Perhaps it's not an archdemon at all, but something different?
Tainted old god.
Whatever it is, it's dangerous. Commanding such a creature gives Corypheus an advantage we can't ignore.
Can he become a god?
Corypheus said he wanted to enter the Black City, that this would make him a god.
He is willing to tear this world apart to reach the next. It won't matter if he's wrong.
What if he's not wrong? If he finds some other way into the Fade?
Then he gains the power he seeks, or unleashes catastrophe on us all.
And he's allied with Tevinter?
Corypheus wants to restore Tevinter. Is this a prelude to war with the Imperium?
I get the feeling we're dealing with extremists, not the vanguard of a true invasion.
I think you're right.
Tevinter is not the Imperium of 1,000 years ago. What Corypheus yearns to restore no longer exists.
Okay.
Though they would shed no tears if the South fell to chaos, I'm certain.
Okay. Are we safe?
Could he strike at us here? We can't have a repeat of what happened at Haven.
Skyhold has the bones to withstand Corypheus. After what you did with one trebuchet, I'd bet against direct attack.
That's good.
We do have one advantage. We know what Corypheus intends to do next. In that strange future you experienced, Empress Celine had been assassinated.
You're right.
Imagine the chaos her death would cause. With his army.
An army he'll bolster with a massive force of demons, or so the future tells us.
Corypheus could conquer the entire south of Thedas, god or no god.
I'd feel better if we knew more about what we were dealing with.
I know someone who can help with that. Everyone acting all inspirational jogged my memory, so I sent a message to an old friend. She's crossed paths with Corypheus before and may know more about what he's doing. She can
Boudica.
help.
Introduce us.
I'm always looking for new allies. Introduce me.
Is it Boudica?
Parading around might cause a fuss. It's better for you to meet privately, on the battlements. Trust me, it's complicated.
Is it Boudica? Meryl? Who is it? Who is it?
We stand ready to move on both of these concerns.
On your order, Inquisitor.
I know one thing. If Varric has brought who I think he has, Cassandra is going to kill him.
Please be Boudica Hawk if she's in the game. Oh my god.
Inquisition. A dusty old ruin filled with battered soldiers.
If you shut your mouth and opened your eyes, you'd see.
Fast travel marker. I like the throne. Very cool. Find the blacksmith, find the war room. I'll get to that in a minute. First, I need to go to the battlements and have a chat with what I think is Boudica. Oh my, Skyhall's amazing. Look at this. Awesome.
Look at this place.
What is it? News from Thedas. Haven's destroyed. Okay, that's fine. Cool. Thrones. Oh, I need to find thrones. That's cool. Sarah's here. Okay. Vivian. You're here. Segrit, I saved you. How you doing?
You get a title, I get the boot. I see how it is. I mean, thanks for my life. Pleased to serve.
Okay, we'll be a dickhead. Varric, where the fuck are you? Up on the battlements, he said. Let's take it slow. The Iron Bull's here. The battlements... Ah, there's a way up to the battlements here. There's Cassandra. We're going to ignore Cassandra. I've got enough power to activate 1 billion things by the looks of things, which is good. Recruit an Arcanist. Rune crafting. Enchantment. Enchantment. Here's Varric. What's up? Use my custom. Oh yeah, I need to recreate the appearance of her. Oh my god. Just head to customize. Fuck me. It's gonna be a nightmare, bear with. Ginger. Where's my ginger ninja? I believe she's pimped her hairstyle from Meryl. We'll take it. Blood swipe? Nah, she doesn't have a blood swipe. That seems about fair, though. Vaguely. You did have a tattoo. And it was green. We'll have to go with a slightly different tattoo. Cool. You know, that's about as good as I'm going to get, I'm afraid, to try and recreate a face. Her face was a bit different. She had a flatter nose. Maybe I can change the nose shape. Alright. I'm going to say that's as good as I'm going to get. Boudica Hawk has been remade.
Inquisitor, meet Hawk, the champion of Kirkwall.
Though I don't use that title much anymore.
Hawk, the Inquisitor. I figured you might have some friendly advice about Corypheus. You and I did fight him after all.
She got some updated face. And got hair done by Meryl.
Impressive view. Reminds me of my home in Kirkwall. I had a balcony that overlooked the whole city. I loved it at first. But after a while, all I could see were the people out there depending on me.
I know how that feels.
You're lucky it was just a single city. I've got half of Thedas.
You're doing everything you can to protect them.
Does it ever get any easier?
I'll let you know. I don't envy you, Inquisitor. But I may be able to help you.
Varric said that you fought Corypheus before.
Fought and killed. The Grey Wardens were holding him, and he somehow used his connection to the Darkspawn to influence them.
Corypheus got into their heads, messed with their minds, turned them against each other.
If the Wardens have disappeared, they could have fallen under his control again.
Okay, is it reversible?
If that's what happened to the Wardens, do you think we can free them?
It's possible, but we need to know more first.
Okay.
I've got a friend in the Wardens. He was investigating something unrelated for me. His name is Stroud. The last time we spoke, he was worried about corruption in the Warden ranks. Since then, nothing.
Corypheus would certainly qualify as corruption in the ranks. Did your friend disappear with them?
No. He told me he'd be hiding in an old smuggler's cave near Crestwood.
What were you investigating?
If you didn't know about Corypheus, what were you doing with the Wardens?
The Templars in Kirkwall were using a strange form of lyrium. It was red. I'd hoped the Wardens could tell me more about it.
Ah.
Corypheus had Templars with him at Haven. They looked like they'd been exposed to the lyrium you describe.
Hopefully, my friend in the Wardens will know more.
Okay, well, thank you. I like how the voice is the same. That's really nice. Thank you.
I appreciate the help.
I'm doing this as much for myself as for you. Corypheus is my responsibility. I thought I'd killed him before. This time I'll make sure of it. Inquisitor.
Oh my god, Hawk is here. Ah! I mean, I redid her slightly. I gave her a different hairstyle because I figured time has moved on slightly. And her face tattoo's been updated a bit more. But all in all, that is Boudica. Her hair's a bit different. You fought Corypheus.
You said you thought you killed Corypheus.
The Grey Wardens had him imprisoned. They used my father's blood in a ritual to seal Corypheus inside. But he could still reach out and influence the Warden's thoughts. He sent them after me. And I didn't just think I killed him. When the fight was done, he was dead on the ground. Maybe his tie to the Blight somehow brought him back, or maybe it's all Tevinter magic. But he was dead, I swear it.
I believe you. Where have you been?
And where did you go after the mages rebelled?
I heard the Chantry might be sending an exalted march to Kirkwall to put down the rebellion. I hoped that leaving would save lives and force the Divine to divide her forces to come after me. As it turned out, I needn't have bothered. All the circles started rising up and the exalted march never came.
What happened with you and Meryl? Tell me about Anders.
I'd like to know more about Anders. What was he like?
I don't know if there ever was just an Anders. He was crazy. By the end, there was nothing left in him. Except this insane need to start a war no one could win.
He was insane. Why are you alone?
I heard you had family and friends in Kirkwall. Where are they now?
When the Wardens began acting strangely, I had my friend Aveline take my brother out of the Free Marches. Meryl is helping Elven refugees who were displaced by the war.
Ah, good,
I
Meryl.
didn't want to take her away from that. Meryl spent enough time fighting for her life with me.
Aw, and what's Varric told you?
I assume Varric's been feeding you information about the Inquisition. What did he say about me?
Only good things, I promise. I was a little surprised, actually. Varric isn't one for religion in general, but he thinks highly of the Inquisition. I think the exact phrase was, has a good shot at fixing Blondie's mess.
We'll talk later.
I'll meet you at Crestwood.
Sorry, very excited that Hawk is now in my game. Look at the pose. Oh, it's a shit pose, but still. Ah! I'm happy. I'm so happy. Oh my god, this place is a mess. Up. Hi. Cassandra, how are you doing? Let's have a chat with some people.
You knew where Hawk was all along.
Damned right I did.
You conniving little shit.
You kidnapped me. You interrogated me. What did you expect?
Intervene.
Hey, enough! You're taking his side?
Yes!
I said enough! We needed someone to lead this Inquisition. First, Liliana and I searched for the hero of Ferelden, but she had vanished. Then, we looked for Hawk, but she was gone too. We thought it all connected, but no. It was just you. You who kept her from us.
The Inquisition has a leader.
Hawk would have been at the Conclave if anyone could have saved Most Holy.
Varric's not at fault.
Varric's not responsible for what happened at the Conclave.
I was protecting my friend.
Varric is a liar, Inquisitor. A snake. Even after the Conclave, when we needed Hawk most, Varric kept her secret.
She's with us now. We're on the same side.
We all know whose side you're on, Varric. It will never be the Inquisition's.
Varric has earned his place.
Varric's earned his right to be here, Cassandra.
Thank you.
He may be a bit of a conniving shit, but I love him.
I must not think of what could have been. We have so much at stake.
You're letting it get to you.
Varric. Just go.
Hawk wouldn't have been able to stop Corypheus twice, I don't think.
You know what I think? If Hawk had been at the temple, she'd be dead too. You people have done enough to her.
That's fair.
I believed him. He spun his story for me and I swallowed it. If I just explained what was at stake, if I just made him understand. But I didn't, did I? I didn't explain why we needed Hawk.
It's in the past.
I'm such a fool.
Can't blame yourself. We're all fools.
Have you looked at our Inquisition, Cassandra? We're all fools here.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
More at home, maybe.
I want you to know, I have no regrets. Maybe if we'd found Hawk or the hero of Ferelden, the Maker wouldn't have needed to send you. But he did. You're not what I pictured. But if I've learned anything, it's that I know less than nothing.
Well, glad to see that I've improved our relationship slightly. She's doing okay. How you doing? Still good?
It occurs to me I don't actually know much about you.
What do you want to know?
I'm not sure. Where are you from?
I'll tell her.
No specific place. My mercenary band worked mostly in the Free Marches, however.
At least until you crossed the Waking Sea to reach the Conclave, I suppose. Tell me, do you consider the Free Marches your home? Are you eager to go back?
Home's where I am.
Wherever I am is home enough for me.
That's how I feel now, after years of tending to business for the Divine.
I'd like your advice.
Do you have any advice for me?
Treat Dorian with caution. It's possible he could be what he seems, a Tevinter mage wishing to do better than his countrymen. What if he is not? At best, his presence makes the Inquisition appear to have questionable allies.
We all have questionable allies, that's the thing. If I ally with everyone I physically can, the Circle, Apostates, you know, fucking Canaries. The point is that we are a ragtag group. No one can say, oh, you've got really suspicious allies in X or Y if I'm allies with everyone. That's my sort of excuse. So there is a point to it. Let's have a check. I want to have a check-in with as many people as I can. I am Bull.
So, that Tevinter guy sent you into the future?
Yes. Weird, right?
Every time I think I understand magic, the rules change.
And you're a mage, so that's saying something.
Yep. Oh, bless you. Nice having a chat. Let's go see what else we've got here, because there's quite a lot going on. Right, Blackwall. I now know stuff about the Grey Wardens. I need to talk to you.
So, this is Skyhold.
Yes, it is.
Come, let's walk the ramparts. I want to examine our fortifications.
Fair enough. Straight to business, buddy.
We'll be able to see Corypheus coming from miles away.
If we see him, he sees us.
On the other hand, that means he can see us from miles away.
Let him come. I swear I'll take the Twister bastard down, even if I have to die to do it.
I wouldn't advise dying. You're no good to me dead.
Watch that this enthusiasm of yours doesn't get you killed.
Oh, it was a
I
joke.
wouldn't be the first to die in your service.
It was a joke.
The people flock to your banner, eager to fight for the Herald of Andraste. Their faith is a leash, and your Inquisition has taken hold of it.
Alright, dickhead.
Tell me honestly, are you what they say you are? Andraste's chosen?
I think I am.
I was chosen by Andraste. She saved me. We shouldn't question it.
I don't. We all need to believe in something.
Goodbye. I honestly couldn't tell you, really, if I was the chosen or not. But you had to be a dickhead, didn't you? Oh, this is the way up to the ramparts. Okay.
What do you mean?
Hey! It's you! Scout!
Scout Harding.
Harding!
Your worship.
What's good? What's new?
What's been going on?
Seeker Cassandra came through here, looking like a storm cloud.
Yes, I dealt with her.
That's her face, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Alright, thanks, Harding.
Take care.
I'm gonna chat with you in a minute. You're a brilliant person, I like you. Blackwall, piss off. Vivienne, what's your deal?
It was a mistake to use Haven as a base of operations. The town was completely indefensible.
You can blame me later, dickhead.
A lot of our people just died. We will discuss whose fault that is later.
Now is always the time, my dear. The past cannot be changed, and tomorrow may never come. You left yourself vulnerable to attack. It was a miscalculation, one that I'm sure you won't repeat.
No, I won't.
But the enemy struck a serious blow against you and the Inquisition. We must recognize that. You must.
Corypheus will pay.
I'm not going to forgive what happened at Haven. Corypheus will answer for what he's done.
You're angry. Good. Anger can save you when everything else is gone. Just make sure you put it to good use. Our enemy advances, Inquisitor. We must not sit idly by. Act first and teach them to fear us. You can become the leader the faithful require, but you must do it soon.
You are a stone-clad bitch. Sarah. How you doing?
Inquisitor. It is Inquisitor now, right? Remember that war we talked about stopping? Full of little baddies I can stick with little arrows. That's not a friggin' archdemon, is it? Andraste, what do I step in?
If she answers, let me know.
Let me know what she says. I could use some clarification myself.
It's swearing, not praying. She doesn't answer. Not like she's supposed to. I know what happened to you. Or what everyone here thinks happened. It seems... I don't know what it seems.
Calm down. What's up?
I can't help you if you don't explain what's wrong exactly.
It's got to be nonsense, doesn't it? We're kind of screwed if it isn't. I mean, that Corypheus thing. A Magister, right? Story is, he cracked the Golden City. But that's a hazy dream. If not, seat of the Maker, real thing. A seat needs a book, so the maker, real thing. Fairy stories about the start and end of the world, real things. It's too far, isn't it? I just want to plug the Skyhole rubbish so I can go play.
I need people to doubt.
Keep calling it nonsense. That perspective will keep the Inquisition grounded.
Oh, I can do that. Sure could use a few more people shouting no. We fight, the bad things go away, everyone calms down, and everything goes back to normal. A nice, well-paid normal.
That almost makes sense.
You're starting to not sound completely crazy.
I know, scary, innit? So bring 'em on. But first, food. I'm starving.
You got it. Okay. Good to know where Sarah sits. Blissa, I saved your ass. How you doing?
It's you. Your worship. I'm serving now. In a different way. Blessings upon us all.
Yeah, I mean, there's a pub over there you could go open. No? Just to their own. Right. Just want to have a quick look down here. Who's down here? Cullen! What's happening?
Send men to scout the area. We need to know what's out there.
Yes, sir.
Commander, soldiers have been assigned temporary quarters.
Very good. I'll need an update on the armory as well.
You got a lot of work to do.
Now! We set up as best we could at Haven, but could never prepare for an archdemon, or whatever it was. With some warning, we might have...
It was a bad situation, dude. You can't blame yourself.
By what happened.
If Corypheus strikes again, we may not be able to withdraw. And I wouldn't want to. We must be ready. Work on Skyhold is underway. Guard rotations established. We should have everything on course within the week.
A week.
We will
Good.
not run from here, Inquisitor.
I agree. How many did we lose?
How many were lost?
Most of our people made it to Skyhold. It could have been worse.
I did lose a few.
Morale was low, but it's improved greatly since you accepted the role of Inquisitor.
I'm not used to the title.
Inquisitor Adar. It sounds odd, don't you think?
Not at all.
Is that the official response?
I suppose it is. But it's the truth. We needed a leader. You have proven yourself.
I trust your advice.
You responded quickly to the attack on Haven. Without that, so many more would have died. I'm grateful for any help you can give.
Thank you, Inquisitor. I will do everything I can to ensure the security of our people. You have my word.
Alright. Need to go and talk with Liliana. And... Surgeon?
Inquisitor, is there something I can do for you? I should really focus my attention on the injured.
You need anything?
Do we have many injured men?
Fewer by the day. The most grievously injured did not survive the journey to Skyhold. As for the rest, they either heal or... I try to make the passing painless.
Thank you. Bye.
As you were.
You need herbs, let me know. Right! Who's left? Where is Liliana? Must be inside. Cole. Yes! Where is that boy? Look for Cole. There he is.
This thing is not a stray puppy you can make into a pet. It has no business being here.
Wouldn't you say the same of an apostate?
Inquisitor, I wondered if Cole was perhaps a mage, given his unusual abilities.
He's a
He can
dreamer.
cause people to forget him, or even fail entirely to notice him. These are not the abilities of a mage. It seems that Cole is a spirit.
It is a demon.
If you prefer, although the truth is somewhat more complex.
How complex?
I'm not sure how much more complexity I need, Solus.
Indeed, my dear. He may call it whatever he likes, but it is still a threat.
In fact, his nature is not so easily defined.
Go on.
Speak plainly, Solus. What are we dealing with?
Demons normally enter this world by possessing something.
In their true form, they look bizarre, monstrous.
But you claim Cole looks like a young man. Is it possession?
No. He has possessed nothing and no one. And yet he appears human in all respects. Cole is unique, Inquisitor. More than that, he wishes to help. I suggest you allow him to do so.
Explain more of this possession.
In my studies, demons either possessed something from this world or were summoned and bound. They almost never look like something you'd mistake for a person.
Normally, you'd be correct.
So what
But
happened?
Cole has willfully manifested in human form without possessing anyone.
What of the demons at the breach?
The demons who came through the breach or through the rifts weren't possessing anything.
So maybe a spirit
These
came
demons were
through.
drawn through against their will, driven mad by this world. But Cole predates the breach. From what we can tell, he has lived here for months, perhaps years. He looks like a young man. For all intents and purposes, he is a young man. It is remarkable.
I will talk with him.
I should hear what Cole has to say for himself.
Just
Where
go.
is he now?
If none of us remember him, he could be anywhere.
He's just over there. Problem with being a Kunari is my tits are center shot, not my face.
Haven. So many soldiers fought to protect the pilgrims so they could escape. Choking fear. Can't think from the medicine, but the cuts rack me with every heartbeat. Hot, white pain. Everything burns. I can't. I'm going to... I'm dying. I'm... dead.
That guy just died. Are you okay?
You're feeling their pain.
It's louder this close, with so many of them.
Would you like to go somewhere more comfortable?
Yes, but here is where I can help. Every breath slower, like lying in a warm bath, sliding away. Smell of my daughter's hair when I kiss her goodnight. Gone. Cracked brown pain, dry, scraping, thirsty. Here.
Thank you.
It's all right. She won't remember me.
You're a friendly spirit.
You're using your powers as a spirit to help people.
Yes. I used to think I was a ghost. I didn't know. I made mistakes, but I made friends too. Then a Templar proved I wasn't real. I lost my friends. I lost everything. I learned how to be more like what I am. It made me different, but stronger. I can feel more. I can help.
Stay and help us, Cole.
If you're willing, the Inquisition could use your help.
Yes, helping. I help the hurt, the helpless. There's someone. Hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Someone make it stop hurting. Make her, please. The healers have done all they can. It will take him hours to die. Every moment will be agony. He wants mercy. Help.
And his pain.
All right. Help him.
It's all right. I want to stay.
Okay, you will, Cole. Interesting. Spirit that can choose to be forgotten. Let's have a chat, see how he's doing. What's up, Floppy Hat?
Roderick was sorry before he died.
Sorry for what?
Did he tell you why he was sorry?
Blood everywhere. Monsters, madness, dying. We're all dying. The Herald stands against it, and heads turn. Desperate and simple, pure. Voices in the chantry. Years since I'd sung the song and felt it flowing through me. But this is real. This is real. So long since I'd felt it. Falling, flying, faith. And I fought her. Maker, forgive me. I hope I did enough.
Less.
He hates it all because of the darkness behind the door. Some doors should stay shut.
Don't know who you're on about. Can you tell me about your past?
I'd like to talk about what happened to you before we met.
Before you, Reese was my friend. He showed me I was wrong to kill the mages. I thought I was helping them. Then he and Evangeline went to Adamant, and I went with them. I was worried Evangeline would hurt Reese. We found out dangerous things. It scared Seeker Lambert, and he scared the mages. It started the rebellion. Seeker Lambert told me what I was. Reese couldn't look at me. I ran until I found more Templars. That's all.
Interesting. You killed mages?
What did you mean when you said you killed mages?
Some of the mages of the Spire wanted to die. Too sad, too scared, too much. I didn't know what I was. A ghost, I thought. Fading in the fade. When I came to them, they could see me. I used the knife to set them free. When Reese found out, he made me stop, made me understand. There were other ways to help. I didn't know.
Interesting. You made a mistake.
It sounds like you didn't know what you were doing.
No, I killed people. I knew. I just thought I had to. They were hurting, helpless, haunted. It was all I could do. It was wrong. I was wrong. If I start again, you or Cassandra or Cullen need to kill me.
Okay. You were at Adamant.
What can you tell me about Adamant Fortress?
It is old, full of sadness and pain. It should be torn down. The veil is thin. We found a demon there. It had touched a man and made him real again. It scared Reese and Evangeline. The man wasn't supposed to be real. Then the demon found us. It put me back in the cupboard on the bad day. Reese and Evangeline saved me.
Were you the man that wasn't meant to be a man? You were at the rebellion?
What was the Spire like when the Mage Rebellion started?
Dead and dying, begging and bloody. Some wanted freedom, some peace, some war. Some wanted it all to stop. Evangeline was a Templar, but she helped Reese help the others. She set them free. Adrian was a mage, but she killed mages to force the fight. She wanted blood. Reese just wanted to help, to stop people hurting. Maybe that's why he saw me.
Interesting. Reese was your friend?
What can you tell me about Reese?
He was a mage. He saw me when most couldn't, and he remembered. He helped me, and I watched over him. I worried Evangeline would hurt him. She was a Templar, but she didn't like hurting people. When I left, she stayed. Now she watches over him. They should have been with the rebels. Maybe they ran away together instead. Neither of them like killing.
I could find them if you want.
If you like, I could use the resources of the Inquisition to locate your friend.
No. If they are alive and safe, they should stay away. The last time he saw me, he didn't want to look at me. He saw a monster. Let him forget.
And tell me of Lambert.
You said Seeker Lambert told you what you were.
I'm hiding Reese from him, but he chants words and sees. I won't let you hurt Reese. My nose explodes, a shower of blood. Just another parasite that's wormed its way into our world, feeding off all the things you can't have. What we found at Adamant made him angry. We were the first rock rolling at the top of a mountain. He had to stop us. He killed so many. He didn't care. Cold, corrupt. So I came and killed him.
Why go to the secret fortress?
If you hated Seeker Lambert, why go to the Seeker Fortress?
Because he was right. I was a demon. I saw demons at Adamant. They put people in the dark, in the old hurts. I didn't want to be that. I heard the old songs of the Templars at Val Royeaux and followed them. If I forgot, fought, fell to felling, Templars would kill the demon. I wouldn't hurt anyone again.
Interesting. So you're a demon trying to be a spirit. Goodbye.
I'll talk to you later.
How do you know?
I'm going to locate Reese and Evangeline for him. He says he doesn't want them. But if they were his friends, perhaps we can learn more about him. And who he is. And what he's doing. It's an interesting solution. Right, now I need to find the war table, which should be somewhere around here. Find the war room, find the blacksmith. Yeah, I'm certainly trying. I'm gonna say it's not there. On the left, maybe? Ah! Not the war room, but you've got yourself a sexy little place, haven't you, Josephine? Talk to me, how you doing?
I've made some inquiries into the Imperial Court. The sooner we deal with the threats to the Empress, the better. The political situation in the Empire is dangerously unstable. It will complicate matters.
Everything in the Empire complicates matters. It's the Orlesian national pastime.
Turn your nose up at the grand game if you like, Commander, but we play for the highest stakes, and to the death. The Court's disapproval can be as great a threat as the Venatori. We must be vigilant to avert disaster.
We save the Empress.
Don't worry, Josephine. We'll protect the Empress no matter what.
I pray you're right. If your vision of the future comes to pass. The death of the Empress heralds the destruction of everything. Orlais holds Tevinter at bay. All of Tedas could be lost if the Empire falls to Corypheus.
Got you.
Celine is holding peace talks under the auspices of a grand masquerade. Every power in Orlais will be there. It's the perfect place for an assassin to hide.
I don't have a thing to wear.
A grand masquerade. I need to go shopping.
I'll arrange for an invitation at your discretion, Inquisitor.
Good plan. Just very quickly. Where the fuck? Varric, Solus, Liliana, Dorian. Oh, they're all in that room. And this is the war room. Okay, right. Well, if that's the war room. Down here. What is around here? Oh, big hole in the wall. Okay, very pretty. And that's the War Council. Right, okay. I'm getting to terms with the looks of this area. Big explore is mainly what I'm doing today. But it is nice. Very nice. Let's see if we can get a chat with Varric and the others going underway. Speaking of which, Varric, how you doing? What's up?
That got a little heated. Are you alright?
What the fuck was my face doing?
How angry is Cassandra? I wasn't trying to keep secrets. I told the Inquisition everything that seemed important at the time.
Did know about... You knew about Corypheus, though.
You could have told us about Corypheus sooner.
I found out he was involved at exactly the same time you did. Until he showed up at Haven, I thought he was dead. Nothing we saw at the summit made me think he'd been there. I know I need to do better. I'm sorry.
Okay. It's okay, buddy. I just needed to chastise you slightly.
Corypheus is back. Oh, shit.
What is he?
You said he was a Darkspawn, or a Magister. What is he really?
I'm not sure. I don't think Corypheus really knows either. He's definitely a Darkspawn, but when we found him, it was pretty obvious he hadn't heard that. He thinks he's a Magister, a priest of Dumat, in fact. He says he broke into the Golden City, like in the Chantry Tale.
You've beaten before, right?
If you and Hawk defeated him once, we can do it again.
We didn't just think Corypheus was dead. He was dead. No pulse, no breath, full of stab wounds. There wasn't a lot of room for doubt.
Yeah.
It makes me wonder. I thought the Wardens imprisoned Corypheus to use him. Maybe they did it because he can't be killed.
Where was the prison?
How did you and Hawk even wind up in a Grey Warden prison for ancient Darkspawn?
Corypheus sent people after Hawk. He actually got control of an entire Carta clan. Made them drink Darkspawn blood. Weird shit. We tracked the Carta to an old dwarven fort or something in the mountains. Of course, it turned out to be a trap. They needed Hawk's blood to open the locks holding Corypheus, and they drew us into the prison to get it.
We'll find a way to kill him.
There has to be a way to defeat Corypheus. We'll find it. Don't worry.
I hope you're right. Maker's breath, what have I let loose?
It isn't your fault.
You had nothing to do with this, Varric.
I was the one who led Hawk to Corypheus. If I hadn't tracked the Carta to that ruin. But you've got more important things to do than listen to me worry. Just let me know when you want something shot.
Oh, Varric, babes. Another chat? Yeah, another chat. Let's just keep talking to Varric till he's got this off his chest. I can come back later.
Is this a bad time? I can come back.
No, it's all right. Bills are really not that engrossing. I've been meaning to come talk to you anyhow. I never officially joined the Inquisition. I don't know how to do this disciplehood thing. I'm a businessman. Never really followed a chosen one before.
Just be my friend, dude.
I don't need a disciple. I need a friend.
If you knew how intimidating you are, you wouldn't make it sound so simple. You just don't know what you are to the people out there. The Herald of Andraste is a symbol bigger than any of us.
What am I to you?
What am I to you, then?
None of this shit makes any sense to me. Is this the end of the world? Did Andraste send you through the breach? I have no idea. You heard the crowd singing after Haven was attacked?
Please don't sing.
Please don't tell me you're going to burst into song now.
Don't worry, I'm not that cruel. I should probably get back to work. Unless, you up for a game of Wicked Grace?
Ah. Shall I try one more chat with Varric?
I've got
okay, he's good.
If you need something.
Okay, he's done. That's done. Cool. Bye. Let's open this door. Right.
What was this place? So much room for whatever was here.
Weird. What was up here? Like an aviary mixed with something. Quest for resources on the Fade? Interesting. And those keys. You've got the keys here. Solus, is this your laboratory?
Hello.
Tell me more about yourself.
I'm interested in what you told me of yourself and your studies. If you have time, I'd like to hear more.
You continue to surprise me. All right, let us talk. Preferably somewhere more interesting than this.
Okay, let's have a chat with Solus. It's good to have a talk with everyone. Get to know the people.
Why here?
Haven is familiar. It will always be important to you.
We talked about that already.
I sat beside you while you slept, studying the anchor.
Thank you.
I'm glad someone was watching over me.
You were a mystery. You still are. I ran every test I could imagine. Searched the Fade, yet found nothing. Cassandra suspected duplicity. She threatened to have me executed as an apostate if I didn't produce results.
Of course she did.
Cassandra's like that with everyone.
Yes. You were never going to wake up? How could you? A mortal sent physically through the Fade. I was frustrated, frightened. The spirits I might have consulted had been driven away by the breach. Although I wished to help, I had no faith in Cassandra, or she in me. I was ready to flee.
But you didn't.
But you stayed.
I did. I told myself, one more attempt to seal the rifts. I tried and failed. No ordinary magic would affect them. I watched the rifts expand and grow, resigned myself to flee, and then...
Used my hand.
It seems you hold the key to our salvation. You had sealed it with a gesture. And right then, I felt the whole world change.
I'm glad you stayed.
For all our sakes, I'm pleased that you stuck around.
As am I. You have fractured rules of man and nature, and you will shatter more before you are done. Visiting me here, even as a mage, it should not have been so easy for you.
What do you mean?
Where do you think we were?
This isn't real.
That's a matter of debate. Probably best discussed after you wake up.
Holy shit. He's cool. He's a fucking dreamer. I was wondering how the rift in the sky was open. How interesting. Solus is pretty cool, actually. For lack of a better word, I appear to have ended up in a bedroom. Okay. What's that? Recipe. Skyhole Garden, Courtyard Upgrade, Main Tower. Oh my god, we can upgrade stuff. I got instruments, a desk. Fucking balcony? Bloody hell. I didn't think I was going to get the best room. Guess I am. Maybe I can change my clothes for something a bit more colourful. That would be nice. Let's have a good look, shall we? I've got a wardrobe. Casual wear, formal wear, outerwear, armour. Holy shit! Casual wear? Simple, eternal, beige. Be above reproach in manners and dress with its classic sky patterned in white. Vivacity. Rich blue colours of the masked empire. Let's see. Purity. Oh, that's hideous. Go with the blue. Oh, yes. The blue's lovely. Quite dig that. Nice. What's this? Formal wear. That's a bit armory. Alright. That's a black version of it. Beige version of it. Dark tones, silvery accents. That's quite nice. Very magey. I quite like that. That outerwear. Venture forth. Hands-on. I see. That's quite a hands-on thing. It's more roguish, I see. Let me think really nice. Oh, Day's Vigil. What's that? I like the red, but not the white. No. What about... What about this one? How's that? That's pretty cool, but I don't like the white. What about armor-wise? Never discreet. Oh wow, I can just dress in gold shiny armor. That is something. Or immortal armor. Silver scale. You know what? Let's dress in all gold, because why don't we be never discreet? I am the Herald of Andraste wearing golden scales. You know, it looks magey. I'll take it. For now, anyway. Looks like there's a way up above my room. I might as well go above my room and have a look at this giant painting. Oh my. Interesting. Right, well, I think I'm vaguely done with my room.
Spared no expense.
You can say that again. Got a massive fancy room up here. Trying to figure out where everyone else is. The main hall. Yes, please. I didn't expect to end up in my bedroom. I got a bedroom that's fucking gorgeous. Pretty cool. Okay, I'm not so sure how I feel about the shiny things, but let's sit in a throne. I just want to do it for the sake of it.
Impressive, is it not? Fit for a leader, meant to show influence and the burden of it. It is where the Inquisition will sit in judgment. Where you will sit in judgment.
Who will I judge?
Who will I be judging exactly?
Those who have done wrong. You will know of them, at the very least. All this presumes they have survived their initial encounter with you, of course.
I kill enough people as it is.
Do I really need to oversee even more death? I'm nearly at capacity.
I share your distaste for more bloodshed, but it needn't come to that. The Inquisition's sovereignty is derived from the allies who validate it. You are both empowered and bound. Justice has many tools. If their application is clever, execution may even seem merciful by comparison.
Alright, let's do it.
Is there anyone I should judge?
Take the throne when you're ready. We will bring him before you.
It's time to start judging people. Let's sit. I look like an asshole in this chair. It's not built for a Canary.
This was a surprise. After you return from the bogs, we discovered this man attacking the building with a goat.
What?
Chief Mothra, he feels slighted by the killing of his Avar tribesmen, who repeatedly attacked you first. What should we do with him? Where should he go?
With a goat?
You answered the death of your clan with a goat?
A courtroom? Unnecessary. You killed my idiot son, and I answered, as is my custom, by smacking your holdings with goat's blood.
Right.
Don't look at me.
No foul. He meant to murder Tevinters, but got feisty with your Inquisition. A red-headed mother guarantees a brat. Do as you've earned, Inquisitor. My clan yields. My remaining boys have brains still in their heads.
Okay. Got a chase and throne, apparently.
It seems our conflict was accidental, Chief Movran, but it can't be repeated.
Yes.
I banish you and your clan, with as many weapons as you can carry, to Tevinter.
My idiot boy got us something after all.
Yes. You can work for us. For lobbing a goat. Was unique. Problem solved. Let's not go into the Undercroft yet. Want to have a chat with everyone that I haven't had a chat with. Although we have cleaned up the room a bit more, which is nice. Good enough for some courts, at least. What's in here? Bloody staircase, alright. I'm trying to get used to this castle. There are so many places. Ah, here we go. Fiona, how you doing?
Greetings, Inquisitor. That is your title now, yes?
Yes.
I should thank you. The way things ended in Redcliffe, you could have demanded anything you wished. Yet you chose to make us equal partners. I was not expecting that.
I believe in your cause. Plus, a willing ally is better than a forced.
You rebelled for good reason.
I knew you, of all people, would understand. I've been a Grey Warden, Grand Enchanter, leader of a rebellion, and now I am none of those things. Odd where fate takes you, as you're no doubt well aware.
Is everything okay?
I trust everything is well with the mages.
There have been a few scuffles with your Templars, but overall, it is going well.
Good. Carry on then.
I'll leave.
Bye.
In Redcliffe, after we left, did you perhaps speak with King Alistair? Considering who you are?
He wasn't in the mood to talk.
It's just that I knew his father, Marek, Back when I was a warden.
I could introduce you.
You want me to smooth things over with him? Introduce you?
No, it's too late for that. I only wanted to know if he was happy. His father had such hopes for him. Don't mind me, Inquisitor. The concerns of an old woman. Nothing more.
Interesting. Perhaps I will try and hunt down Alistair and have a chat with him. Dorian! Hello!
Brilliant, isn't it?
It's a bookshelf.
One moment you're trying to restore order in a world gone mad. That should be enough for anyone to handle, yes? Then, out of nowhere, an archdemon appears and kicks you in the head. What? You thought this would be easy? No, I was just hoping you wouldn't crush our village like an anthill. Sorry about that. Archdemons like to crush, you know. Can't be helped. Am I speaking too quickly for you?
I was enjoying the show. Not at all.
You don't need to worry about me. I can keep up.
Yes, I noticed that.
Did you know?
Certainly. If you were a slack-jawed yokel, you'd already be dead. I always assumed the Elder One behind the Venatori was a Magister. But this is something else completely.
Technically still a Magister.
They say the Chantry's tales of Magisters starting the Blight are just that. Tales.
However,
Here we are. One of those very Magisters. A dark spawn.
you seem upset, dude.
Why does that make you angry?
Because the Imperium is my home. I knew what I was taught couldn't be the whole truth, but I assumed there had to be a kernel of it. Somewhere.
I understand.
No. It was us all along. We destroyed the world.
It's not destroyed yet.
Last I checked, the Blights hadn't actually destroyed the world.
Not for lack of trying. If they were more clever, they'd have unleashed something that would really do the job. No one will thank me, whatever happens. No one will thank you either. You know that, yes?
No one likes a pessimist.
That attitude must be why they kicked you out of the Imperium.
They didn't kick me out? Well, only because they never got around to it. Eventually, they might have. All I know is this. Corypheus needs to be stopped.
Agreed.
Men like him ruined my homeland. I won't stand by and let him ruin the world.
I'm glad you're on my side.
Oh, and congratulations on that whole leading the Inquisition thing, by the way.
Comes in handy. Thank you, Dorian. Nice. Who else is upstairs for us to check out? There's a table over here for me to look at. Hi.
Oh, Inquisitor, greetings. I was recently appointed by Sister Liliana to keep her books in order. I'm so pleased to be here, helping out in my small way. Well, I should get back to work.
Who are you?
One day I'm going to read all these books. One day, when I have time.
You must have been the guy that I asked to be repurposed. Turn in research. There we go. There we go. Done. Hey. Elisama.
Greetings to you, Inquisitor. I am to serve as assistant to any research concerns. You'll find my skills are exceptional. I hope they prove useful.
You're a Tranquil. You replaced Minerve?
You're taking over the duties of Minerve?
Yes. She said she was needed elsewhere and that I should serve the Inquisition to the best of my ability.
Needed elsewhere.
I wasn't told.
How are you doing?
What is your evaluation of how we're doing?
Adequate. Based on the partial improvements to Skyhold.
Bye.
As you were?
Yes.
I saved her so that she'd be good at fucking this. Like, not fucking this. Stuff. And instead, she's assigned a Tranquil to a job. How foolish. It appears this is where Liliana is in a spy network. Well, this person looks more like Boudica Hawk. That man with his hair. Okay. Read a bunch of these scrolls. You've got your crows coming in everywhere, Liliana. Seems you have a shrine up here, too. Talk, Liliana.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
What's up?
the names of those we lost. You must blame me for this.
I blame Corypheus, not you.
We all saw who attacked us. We know exactly who to blame. I keep wondering if I could have done something different. When the first of my lookouts went missing, I pulled the rest back, awaiting more information. If they'd stayed in the field, they could have bought us more time. I was afraid to lose my agents. And instead, we lost Haven.
Or we could have lost both.
More likely, they would have stayed out there, died, and we would have lost Haven anyway. You don't know that. Their lives could have bought Haven a small chance. My people know their duty. They know the risks. They understand that the Inquisition may call upon them to give their lives.
Our men are not disposable.
Our people aren't tools to be used and discarded. Your instincts were right. Their lives matter. Can we afford such sentimentality? What if Corypheus? We're better than Corypheus.
Yes, we are. There we go. I had to be stern with her. Seemed to work okay. Friends are doing well. Blah, blah, blah. Interesting. Nug keeping.
Your open support for the mages likely earned you enemies.
Okay.
Our agents will monitor the situation.
Okay.
If the most opposed can be identified, we may still turn this to our advantage.
I'm always looking to gain.
You're always looking for some way to benefit, aren't you? It's what I'm here for. Regardless, I applaud you for the courage to stand up for the mages.
You must miss Justinia.
The Divine's death hit you hard. How have you been feeling? Oh, you are referring to my outburst in Haven. I am much better now. Justinia was such a dear friend, and there were so many things going wrong.
Does anything ever go right?
What's going wrong? I'm shocked. I was there when the hero of Ferelden defeated the Archdemon. We won the day, and I thought the Maker smiled on me. When the Divine requested my help, I went to her. I owed her that much. I sacrificed so much to do the Maker's work. But now, Justinia is dead. I was angry. I felt betrayed. But I shouldn't have let my emotions get the better of me. I'm sorry.
You don't need to apologize.
Don't apologize. You were grieving and upset. I understand. Thank you. Now enough of this. Let us think more pleasant thoughts.
Alright, let's go.
I'll leave you to your work.
Okay. Quite a lot learnt. What do we got over here? There's a quest from Cullen. Sit in Judgment. The War Room. Aye. Plenty of things to do in this area. But I think this is a perfect time to end it. We've had a chat with some people. We got to know. I've had a good explore of Skyhold. I might need to do a bit more exploring next time before we move on. But it is a big place to explore. So the more I can get a... What, a Kunari? That might be a Kunari. But the more insight I can get into people and what they're up to and everything, the better. It's going to help. See, there are fast travel points all around here specifically for that reason. But I'd like to get to know the stairs just so I can use them. Better than being lazy, you know? Using stairs. I hear it's apparently good for your health. The big paintings of the Inquisition do look a bit iffy, if I am going to be honest. Okay, right. I'm going to go very quickly and just check out the Undercroft, because I'm curious what that is, and then I'll call it.
Someone emptied a whole bag of turnips into the fire. Ah, Maker, the smell is everywhere. I was going to use them for dinner, and then... I can't recall who took them.
Undercroft. What's the Undercroft? Just quickly. I'm curious. Ah!
What can't we do in a place like this?
A storage place. Thank fuck. I need one of them. Even more than that. The Forge. Staff of the Dragon, Bow of the Dragon, Dagger of the Dragon, Longsword of the Dragon. Good schematics. Shield, heavy armor of the dragon, a whole set of dragon stuff.
Right there.
Oh my. Tint armor? Oh, I can colour my armor. How fortuitous. Right, so I could tint it to make it a set colour. So I can make the metal any colour I want. Ooh. Very cool. I won't do this yet, not until I've made some better armor. What else have I got? Potions. Upgradable potions. Skyhole customization. Oh, banners. I can put any banners I want anywhere. Grey Warden. Frostback. Parvolan. Circle of Magi. Interesting. Bed. You can get lots of different beds. I'm going to get a Parvolan bed because I just think that's funny. Drapery. This whole Parvolan thing looks cool. I think that's to do with Kunari. I'm going to make this whole place Parvolan just because I think it's Kunari and I think it's cute. Fuck it. Sue me. Heraldry. Kunari. Nah, Parvolan. Throne. Ooh, I got thrones. Yes, I got the Inquisition throne. The Dragonmaw throne. Ooh. And the Parvolan throne. Parvolan. Just looks cool. I'm sorry. I'm changing the whole thing. Frostback Basin. Ferelden. Go with Frostback or Inquisition. Let's go with Inquisition. I think that'd be good. There you go. A bit of customization to Skyhold. Can't say no. Very pretty. Can craft weapons here. Can craft armor here. And modify and craft. Looking good. How are you doing, Harriet?
I've walked away from too many burning buildings for one lifetime. This place, though, it'll be alright.
Couldn't burn it.
It's Inquisitor now, isn't it? That'll take some getting used to.
You got any good armor for you? Take the time you need, dude.
Everyone needs time for this transition.
Time won't help. Purpose does. And I got a load of it.
Good.
Everyone just got a big, hard reason to hate Corypheus. And we already did, but we didn't have a name. You're the surprise, not him.
Good. Did you bring anything from Haven?
We left in a hurry, but you got into your old place. Save anything?
Family hammer. It's as stupid as it sounds. It's good to be back at work.
Good. I think we're good.
I'll be back later.
Good work, buddy. We'll get better work and armor and everything else made in a minute. I'm quite happy with what we've done. Very quickly, I want to look at the Staff of the Dragon. Which apparently I don't actually have. I have a schematic for it, so that sounds about right. Ooh. Very quickly. Light armor of the dragon. Well, I'd be a fool not to pick that armor. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Evernit is tier 2. Ooh. Oh, nice. I'm definitely going to have to make some new armor next time. Yeah. Just thought I'd have a look, that's all. What tier 2s have I got? No. Not a lot of tier 1 or tier 2 metals, but to be fair, in defense slots, they don't do much. Health, chance to stagger. Yeah, look, it's like max health, melee, stagger, health, melee. Considering that's the difference, it's not that different. Pyrofight as well, I can buy some of that if I need it. Evernit Wool gives me more magic. Ooh, I have a weave. Nice. Okay, do you have a store here? I swear you did. Yes, you do. Do you sell ingredients? No, you don't. Typical. Right, well, let's go into storage very quickly. Ditch all my upgrades in here. Yeah, that'll help for a lot. Cool. Right, I'm going to end it here. Next time, I'm going to make some new armor. I'm going to try and find the store, wherever it is. There's probably a store somewhere inside Skyhold. I'm going to buy some materials I need to make some bitchin' ass fucking dragon armor for myself. I'm going to get a bitchin' ass dragon staff. I'm going to go and explore the 1 billion things I've done and check out how I have changed the looks of the entire keep, because I think I've changed it in a pretty sexy way. So, thank you very much for watching. Much love from me, and I will see you next time where we will go into the War Room of Skyhold and do one of these 1 billion fucking quests I've got now. Bye-bye.